Hello viewers, welcome to the lecture series of SSC Quantitative Aptitude. This is your tutor Keshav Agarwal and today we are going to solve problems based on area and perimeter of basic geometric figures. In the last lecture, we studied about circle, square, rectangle, parabola, rhombus, and we studied how to compute area of these figures, how to compute perimeter of these figures, and we also studied some properties about them. So today we are going to use all those concepts and solve problems. So let us get started with our first problem, that is find the area of the rectangle with the length 6 centimeter and width 4 centimeter. So we are provided with a rectangle whose length is 6 centimeter and width is 4 centimeter. And we have to find the area of that rectangle. So if I have to draw the figure, it looks something like this. So it is 6 centimeter this side and 4 centimeter this side. So now, how do we find the area of rectangle? So whenever I say area of rectangle, a formula should strike to your mind immediately. That is length into breadth. Since length is known to you, which is 6 centimeter, width is known to you, that is 4 centimeter. So the area length into width, that is 6 centimeter into 4 centimeter. So your final answer should be 24 centimeter square. Therefore, our answer should be 24 centimeter square. That is option number A for you. So let us move ahead to question number 2. The length of a rectangle is 5 times its breadth. If the breadth is 10 centimeter, then what is the area of this rectangle? So again, we are given a rectangle and a relation between length and its breadth is given to us. And we have to find the area of rectangle. So suppose area of rectangle, suppose length be x, breadth be x. So what will be its length? Its length is going to be 5x. That's what the question is saying to us. So a value of breadth is given to us, that is 10 centimeter. So the area of a rectangle is given by length into breadth, as we have already seen. So according to the question, the breadth is given to us 10 centimeter, and it is also given that length of the rectangle is 5 times the breadth. Since breadth is 10 centimeter, so the length should be 5 times of 10, that is 10 centimeter. So the area should be 50 times of 10 using this formula. So the final solution should be 500 centimeter square. Therefore, the area of this rectangle is 500 centimeter square. Therefore, option A is correct. So for question number 2, the correct answer is option number A, that is 500 centimeter square. Question number 3. The perimeter of a square is equal to the perimeter of rectangle. So let me underline the important part of this question. First of all, perimeter of square is same as perimeter of rectangle, and the letter has a width of 12 centimeter. The area of square is 400 centimeter square. Find the area of rectangle. So there are a lot of information given to us in the question. So first information is perimeter of square is equal to perimeter of rectangle, and width that is given to us is 12 centimeter. Area of square is given to us, and we have to find the area of rectangle. So let's see how do we do this. So let us first recall the formulas. So the area of square is given by a square, where a is the side of the square. Area of rectangle is given by length into breadth, where L is the length of the rectangle and B is the breadth, or we can say width of the rectangle. and the perimeter of square is given by 4a, and perimeter of rectangle is given by twice of L plus B. So this was a quick recap to all the formulas, and let's dive into the solution part. So it is given to us that a square is 400 centimeter square. Area of square is given to us. So on solving this, we will have a equal to 20. Now you know the value of a, that is, you know the side of the square. So the side of the square is 20 centimeter. So you can easily compute the perimeter of the square, correct? Because perimeter is given by 4 times a, that we have already seen. And since the value of a is known to you, you can put the value of a and your perimeter will be 80 centimeter. So according to the question, perimeter of rectangle is same as perimeter of square. So that will be 2 times of length plus breadth is equal to area of, sorry, perimeter of square, that is 2 times of length plus 12 is equal to 80, which we already computed here. So on simplification, L plus 12 will be equal to 40 and the length will come out to be 28 centimeter. Now we have to find the area of rectangle. Width was already given to us and the length we have calculated just now. Here you can see 28 centimeter. So the final solution will be length into width, that will be 28 times 12, that is 336 centimeter square. So 336 centimeter square is your correct answer. So option number D is the final answer for question number 3, that is 336 centimeter square. So now let us move to question number 4. The difference between the length and the breadth of rectangle is 16 centimeter. Difference between the length and the breadth of rectangle is 16 centimeter. If its perimeter is 188 centimeter, what is its area? So a relation between length and breadth is given to us, okay, and its perimeter is known to us, and we are interested in finding the area of that particular rectangle. So let us see the solution. Quickly recall the formulas. The area of rectangle is length into breadth. Perimeter of rectangle is twice of length plus breadth. And according to the question, the difference between the length and the breadth of the rectangle is 16 centimeter. If I have to write it mathematically, I will have length minus breadth equal to 16. That is what given to us in the question. And it is also given that the perimeter of the rectangle is 188 centimeter. Now try to think, can I use this equation and this thing together to obtain the final result? Let us see. So it is given to us that perimeter is 188. So we can write it as twice of length plus breadth is 188 centimeter. So that means length plus breadth is 94 centimeter. So now you have one equation, this, and second equation, this. You have two unknowns, two equations. You can solve both of these equations to obtain the exact value of length and breadth. So adding 1 and 2, I will have twice of length equal to 110, and the length will be 55 centimeter. And if I substitute length, value of length in this particular equation, equation number 2, I will have breadth equal to 94 minus 55, that will be 39 centimeter. So what we were asked to compute, our main goal was to find area of rectangle, and area of rectangle requires two things. First one, length, and second one, breadth. And you have value of length as well as value of breadth. Therefore 39 times 55 gives us 2145 centimeter square, and that is option number B. So the question number 4, or correct option, should be option number B. And let's move ahead to next question, question number 5. The length of each side of a square is 15 centimeter. So a square is given to us of length 15, and we are interested in finding what is the perimeter of the square. So this question seems very easy. So the perimeter of square is 4 times side. Side is already given to us, that is 15. So 4 times 15 is 60 centimeter. So therefore the perimeter of square should be 60 centimeter. So which option is correct here? Option number C. So for question number 5, the correct answer should be option number C, that is 60 centimeter. Question number 6. 5 times the 5 times of the perimeter of a square is 600 centimeter. What will be the area of this square? A square is given to us, and if it is 5 times, then the perimeter is 600. So what will be the area of this square? So 5 times the perimeter is 600. So perimeter of the square is 4 times side, and the area of square is side of the square times side of the square. So let assume the side of square is A. So according to question, the 5 times of perimeter is equal to 600. That is given to us in the question. So 5 times 4A is equal to 600. So on simplification, I will have A equal to 30. So the area of the square is equal to side of the square into side of the square. And side of the square we obtained is 30. So 30 square will be 900. So the correct answer for this question should be option number A, that is 900 centimeter square. Question number 7. The area of square is 144 centimeter square. What is the length of each of its diagonal? So a square is given to us and its area is known, and its area is 144 centimeters square. So we are interested in finding the length of each of its diagonals. So let us quickly recall, the area of square is a square. The diagonal of a square is given by a root 2. So if you know the value of a, you can easily compute the diagonal of a square. So area of square is given to us, that is 144 centimeter square. So that means a square is equal to 144. And on simplification, I will have a equal to 144, and final answer for a is 12 centimeter. Now you know the value of a, and the formula to find the length of the diagonal of a square is a root 2. Since a is known to you, you can simply substitute the value of a in a root 2 to obtain the length of the diagonal. So the length of the diagonal of a square is given by 12 root 2 centimeter. Therefore, the correct answer should be option number B. So the question number for question number 7, the option number B is correct. That is 12 under root 2 centimeter. So let us move ahead to question number 8. The length of each side of a square is 16 centimeter. What is the area of the square? So this is also a very easy question. So the formula for area of a square is side into side, and the length of side is already given to us, that is 16 centimeter. So we don't have to put extra brains to do this question. It's quite simple. Area of square will be side square. So the side is 16, so it will be 16 times 16, that is 256. So the correct answer should be option number D, that is 256 centimeter square. Moving on to problem number 9. A parallelogram has sides 30 meter and 14 meter, and one of its diagonal is 40-meter long. Then its area is. So a parallelogram is given to us whose sides are 30 meter and 14 meter, and its one of its diagonal is also known to us, and we want to find its area. So what all information is given to us? So there is a parallelogram. Suppose this is your parallelogram. Okay, so this should be 30 centimeter. Okay, and another thing that is known to us is this is 14 meters. So we have to find the area. One more thing is given to us here is length of this diagonal, that is 40 meter. Since in parallelogram opposite sides are of same length, this is also 14 and this is also 30. So now if you see, let me just give them some names A, B and C and D. So now if you can see, if you are able to see that we have to find the area of this parallelogram. If you clearly see that this area and the area, this area are same. So my question is now changed. I don't have to compute the area of complete parallelogram. If I can find the area of one portion only and other portion is same as this portion, then I can clearly double the area to obtain the area of complete parallelogram. So if I have to just have to find the area of this yellow part. Okay. So area of parallelogram will be twice of area of triangle. And now when I say area of triangle, you should be able to think and two formulas should strike to your mind immediately. First of all, formula that uses breadth, base and height, that is half into base into height. And another formula that is Heron's formula. So Heron's formula involves side of the triangle. And here also we have sides of the triangle. So which formula are we going to use? We are going to use the Heron's formula. So the area of triangle where sides ABC are given is under root s times of s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. This is Heron's formula. And where s is a plus b plus c by 2. Now substitute the value of a, b, c. That will be 30 plus 14 plus 40 upon 2. So the semi-perimeter s is 84 upon 2 and it is 42 meters. Since for S is known, we can easily substitute the value of S in the original formula and it will be 42 times of 42 minus 30 times 42 minus 14 times 42 minus 40. And on simplification, I will have 168 meter square. Since this is not the final answer, this is the area of this shaded region, yellow region. This is the area of this yellow region. But I want the area of complete parallelogram. So what I will do? I will just take twice of that area. That will be 336 meter square. So correct option will be B. That is 336 meter square. Let us move ahead to question number 10. One diagonal of a parallelogram is 70 centimeter and the perpendicular distance of this diagonal from either of the vertices is 27 centimeter. Find the area of parallelogram. So this is the parallelogram that is given to us. And in this parallelogram, we are provided that one diagonal of the parallelogram is 70 centimeter. So this is centimeter, this diagonal AC is actually 70 centimeter that is given to us. And secondly, the perpendicular distance of this diagonal from either of its vertices is 27. So this length is also given to us, that is 27 centimeter. This is also 27. Now we are asked to find area of this parallelogram. So how do we do this problem? If you see the problem carefully, you know the diagonal AC and length BN and length DM. So area of parallelogram can be break to two parts. That is area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ACD. Area of triangle ABC and area of triangle ACD. So if I can find the area of these two triangles, then I can easily tell the area of complete parallelogram. So how I am supposed to do that? Try to think. Whenever a area of triangle comes up, you should clearly be able to think about two formulas, that is Heron's formula and another is half base into height. Here, if you see triangle ABC, this AC is the base and BN is the height. And in triangle ACD, AC is the base and DM is the height. So I have which formula I am going to use? I will use half base into height. So using the formula half base into height, half into 70 into 27 plus half into 70 into 27. That will be 945 plus 945 equal to 1890 centimeter square. So therefore, required area of parallelogram is 1890 centimeter square. So the option number B is correct here. So we have question number 11. The area of rhombus is 150 centimeter square. The length of one of its diagonal is 10 centimeter. The length of the other diagonal is. So a rhombus is given to us. Its area is known to us. Length of one of its diagonal is also known to us. Then we are interested in finding the length of other diagonal. So area of rhombus is given by half into diagonal first diagonal into length of second diagonal. So substitute the values here. 150 equal to half into length of first diagonal, that is 10, and the length of second diagonal, that is unknown to us, and it is our goal to find out that length. So on simplification, you will have d2 equal to 30 centimeter. So the length of other diagonal is 30 centimeter. That is option number B. Now let us see question number 12. If the diagonals of a rhombus are 24 centimeter and 10 centimeter, then the perimeter of the rhombus is. So a rhombus is given to us and lengths of diagonal is known to us. We are interested in finding the perimeter of the rhombus. In the previous question only, we discussed the area of rhombus, and this question is based on perimeter of rhombus. So each side will be equal to 24 by 2 square plus 10 by 2 square, and on simplification I will have under root 144 plus 25, that is equal to under root 169, and it will be equal to 13 centimeter. Therefore, the perimeter of rhombus is going to be 4 times of each side, and each side is of length 13. Therefore, 4 into 13, that is 52. So the perimeter of rhombus will be 52 centimeter. So the correct answer should be 52 centimeter. That is option number B. Question number 14. The length of one diagonal of rhombus is 80% of the other diagonal. A relation between lengths of two diagonals is given to us. The area of rhombus is how many times the square of the length of the longer diagonal. So we are asked to find the relation between area of rhombus is how many times the square of length of the longer diagonal. This relation we have to find. Let x be the shorter diagonal and y be the longer diagonal. So area of rhombus will be x into y upon 2. And the relation between x and y is known to us. So x is 80% of y. So the area of rhombus will be 80 upon 100 into 2 y square. So the area of rhombus is 2 by 5 y square. So the area of rhombus is equal to 2 by 5 times so the area of the longer diagonal, and that is what we wanted to compute. So the option number B is correct here. Question number 15. So in question number 15, the two parallel sides of the trapezium are 1.5 meter and 2.5 meter. If the perpendicular distance between them is 6.5 meters, the area of trapezium is. So in this question, we are provided with the trapezium. So suppose this is our trapezium. Okay, and the length, this is 1.5, this is 2.5, and this height is also given to us, that is 6.5. 6.5. So we are interested in finding the area of the trapezium. So the area of trapezium is given by half into sum of parallel sides into height. So the sum of parallel side will be 1.5 plus 2.5. These are the two parallel sides here. So, and height is 6.5. So if I substitute the values, I will have half into 1.5 plus 2.5 times 6.5, that will be 13 meter square. So the correct option should be option number B, that is 13 meter square. Moving on to question number 16, the area of a field in the shape of trapezium measures 1440 meters square. The perpendicular distance between its parallel side is 24 meter. If the ratio of parallel side is 5 is to 3, the length of the longer parallel side is. So we are asked to find the length of the longer parallel side. So let us have a look over the solution. So area of trapezium is given by half into sum of parallel sides into height. Let the parallel sides be 5x and 3x respectively. So this information is already given to us in the question. Okay. So the area of trapezium is 1440 meters square. So now let us substitute all the values in the area formula. So it is half into 5x plus 3x into 24 equal to 1440. This will be 12 times of 8x equal to 1440. So that is 96x equal to 1440, and on simplification you will have 15, and longer side is 5x. So substituting the value of x, you will have 75 meters. So the correct option should be option number A, that is 75 meters. So that would be all for this lecture, and I hope you was able to understand the problem well enough, and see you in the next lecture. Thank you very much.